Hi guys, welcome back to my garden. I'm just gonna kind of do a short video for you guys so you don't have to watch all of this, but I'm just going to show you. I am starting a new garden bed today, and I've taken the compost from my compost bin, and it does have some full matter in there, but I'm putting it on the base of this garden bed, and then I'm going to top it with soil, and then I'm going to plant some seeds in here. I'm doing some pumpkin seeds, and I'm hoping to do some other things in this garden bed. It is a 4x8 addition to the garden. On top of that, I've also added another garden bed, which is an addition to the herb garden that I'm planning on doing. And I've already got this already dealt with, and the topsoil is already on that. And over here in this garden bed over here, I've already got it topped up as well with soil, and I am hoping to get a lot of things into the ground. Now, I don't know if you can see, but it is getting dark, so it's going to be easier for me to continue doing gardening right into the dark. And I know the videos don't show up well in the dark, so I'll be doing some clips for you to see me, how I'm doing things, where I'm planting things. But for right now, this is just my project that I've done today. Also, I've already got this garden bed here. This is where the cherry tomatoes were last year, and it's where my cucumbers are going this year, so I will be planting seeds in there today. I've actually put some garden soil in here, but the light soil that you see is actually the Pro Mix container mix, and that is just going to help give it a good start. Some nice loose soil to start with to get those seeds germinating, but it also does have nutrients inside that soil to help things grow. And because it won't be leaching right out of the container like container gardening, it leaches right into the soil, so it's going to bring some nutrition into the soil for the cucumbers to keep growing. And I do have a trellis over there for it to grow up on. And in the back bed, I have a strawberry basket that's just hanging that I purchased. And over in the back here, you'll see these things right here, and these things are for my tomatoes to trellis up. So I'm going to try that this year since they're about 5 feet in height. I was hoping that might be something that'll work to my benefit. My seedlings are already grown about a foot. So I'm going to dig down into the soil, amend the soil, dig down into the soil, and have my tomato plants already down deep, and then they can grow up those trellises. And up front here in front of it will be all of my brassicas. Some have actually grown from seed, which actually I can show you how they are doing. Do this. So right here is a brassica that I started from seed in ground, and it's doing well. And then over here as well. And I actually planted 2 seeds in this spot, and a second one grew. And I think I might just let it continue to grow. And the next time you see this garden bed, I'm going to have it all amended, and my brassicas in. Running a little late with my brassicas, but my first year gardening, my brassicas did well in the heat of our summer, so I thought I can continue on with that. So I'm just going to amend the soil and plant those into the ground, and I'm hoping that's what's going to happen today because they need to go in the ground. So I'll finish amending that soil. I'm going to fill up this garden bed here, and I'm going to put my seeds in for my cucumbers. And it's supposed to rain for a good portion of this week, which will be good. And next week, the nighttime temperatures are supposed to stay up to +10 at nighttime, which means I'm going to put all of my peppers out starting on Monday, which is going to be a rainy day on Monday. And when I get to that, it'll be fine. I don't mind gardening out in the rain, and the rain will actually just get all of them up and going. So hopefully this turns out really well. I'm excited for this year's garden. I am putting some potatoes in the ground. I've already got my kale in the ground. I've got some seeds in the ground, onions in the ground already, and I'm hoping to get the rest of my brassicas out. So thank you guys for coming along with me, and let's just see how this goes. Okay guys, I've got all the brassicas in. You can see where I put the Pro Mix. So I'm going to go ahead and water these in. This is a row of, the very first row is cauliflower, and then it goes off to that one there. Then the next, all of the rest are broccoli over here. I still have a couple more to put in, so I'm going to put those in. But that is those parts of my brassicas. Now on to the remainder. Over here where the kale is, I put the remainder of my kale in, but I didn't have quite enough room, so I put just 2 in the bed just over here. And then, now I'm trying to confuse the cabbage moths. I'm putting some brassicas in all of the garden beds. So over in this garden bed, you can see in the back, I've put 6 cabbages. Sorry, I have to pick up my mess here, but I'm just trying to use the daylight hours for gardening, so then I'll go back and clean up my mess. But I did get all of the brassicas in the ground except for the 2 that I have to put in. I forgot that I had 2 more in a container, but I'll get those put in. I'm going to be using this trellis right here for the snow peas to climb up, and it's also going to give me kind of an entrance into the garden just along this area. So I'm really hoping that this is successful, and we'll just see where this goes. So we are going to do some more seed sowing. In this garden here is where my cucumbers are going to be going. So I wanted to grow some pickles and some slicing cucumbers and a Space Master cucumber. So I'm going to put 2 of each seed in each area, but 1 on each side, and we'll see how these grow. So the Space Masters, 4 little seeds. So I'm going to put them over here. So there's 2 there. And 2 here. 1, 2. And I'm going to water this all down. And then beside that, I'm going to go with the slicing cucumbers. One, 2, 1, 2, and then my pickles, which I actually wish I could have more pickles. Oh, actually, I've got 3 spots for it here, so I can do more pickles. So over here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, there, I'm going to go water this in, and that is my cucumbers started for the season. So guys, I almost forgot about my celery, and my celery is doing actually quite well. So I'm just going to use this little space right here to put my celery in, right beside the kale. So I put a handful or so of the Pro Mix, and I'll just put the celery into that Pro Mix, and there we go. All my celery is in. That is my brassicas in the ground. And thank you guys for coming along with me today. Sorry I didn't get to actually show you me planting them, but they are in the ground. And thank you guys for coming along with me. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, green thumbs up. And if you want to follow along on my journey into 2023, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me. Until next time, bye.